All right, so we're gonna do this detail here. This piece of steel is the last piece on this wall. We've got to cut around this roof here that comes up, and there's a lot of detail work here. I'll show you how that goes. First thing we're gonna do though, Greg's bringing the first piece of steel. Hopefully, I'm sure, I have no doubts it's gonna be perfect. We got a bunch of different cuts to do on it. Okay, Greg, let's go up here. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna have to just roll it. Okay, one second. I gotta get my top rib in. And that guy.
Underneath.
Okay, this is a little delicate. Okay, you there? You good?
Your siphon is gonna be catching.
Okay, where's it catching?
Siphon.
Okay, what's next?
All right, keep rolling it more. Okay, now we're hitting the underneath.
Okay, good. Are we catching? How's it look for you, man?
Let's go up here. Right here. Like that.
No, I think that's gonna be good. All right, so now all I'm gonna do is just get that one screw in here to hold it where we want it. So now I can kind of access this and get it flashed as well as possible, I think is the goal. I'm gonna be working here for the next couple minutes. That's definitely higher than I probably wanted. Not your fault, I probably gave you that measurement. Actually, you know what, I'll be honest.
Fine.
It's about the exact same reveal going around. So it worked out, just like we planned.
I'll find that. I already know.
But I gave you the dimension.
But I changed it a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right, first thing I need to do is get this fascia done, and then I can finish these details up here, which are gonna be a flashing to protect the roof, a flashing that any water coming down is gonna go over. You see we've got this little 1-inch bend out. That's gonna keep channeling water down here past this trim. This will get notched a little bit. In fact, I'll just do that right now. I like to just go ahead and install a piece, kind of mark it's gonna be, just as a reference check. I like to do that just to hold everything where I like it before I finalize it. Now I'll go ahead and get this piece measured. Now you may be wondering, you know, I never do a miter, or very rarely will I do a metal miter all the way to the point. And that's on purpose. I feel like a lot of times with metal, especially because there can be movement, heat expansion, contraction, you know it's gonna move around a little bit, and if you make it a tight point, that's probably gonna open up. So I just save myself the hassle, and I like to leave that miter just shy. I mean, it still gets the appearance of a nice miter without maybe the problem. Okay, so now that this is done here, I like everything about that. This could get just a little trick. Just roll that around just a little. All right, so now that the fascia detail's done, we can start working on this up top. Now the first thing I need to do is I'm gonna flash this here. So this piece is actually gonna go right in here. It's gonna get pushed down tight, and you can see I've got this open hem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill that with some sealant. You don't need too much, but you want it to engage. Also, just to be safe, oh, this stuff is stringy. It's good, but it's stringy. So I like to throw a little dab right in there. I'm just gonna pull this out. Get this back there. And that's it for that. Next piece of trim that's gonna go on is this cap trim, and it's gonna be going on just like this basically. So I'm gonna do a bend up on this side. I'll cut this exactly where it goes. I'll fold this in, and then I'll slide this up underneath. Now there's gonna be this little point right here. First off, it's impossible. You can't avoid, whenever you're connecting into metal, these little corners. So you mechanically do the best you can, and then we'll dab a little bit of the sealant in right there just in case. We are up under this soffit, so the amount of water that can even come here is, you know, almost next to nothing really. So what we need to do is figure out where this is going. That's gonna be like that. And then we've also got to put a piece of this trim here, because that's what that's gonna lock onto. So I'm just gonna make a simple mark here, not looking for anything crazy. All right, so what we've got here is we're gonna do our Z closure. This is to lock our trim onto. Okay, so this is E-closure. Will go like so. Go ahead, make sure we go up the wall a little bit. Once again, what I like to do is put this on whereabouts it's going to be, just right there, so I can mark where I want to cut the trim. And I'm going to leave this along an inch. So now the next piece after this is done is I've got to be able to latch on to my Z-flash, get it over, and then it's going to latch on to this guy right here. So what I need to do is get those exact dimensions, which is gonna be tough. Well, no time like the present. This is my first time ever doing this detail, so I'm trying to think through it, make sure I got everything dialed in. All right, here we go, here we go. I don't have to worry too much about this here because it is going to get covered up. I want to get this locked on here. Okay. Now, there. Whew. Looky, looky, looky. Okay. Well, that worked pretty good. We've been really waiting to get this lift out front so that we can put these windows in. So I'm hoping, what time is it? 3 o'clock. So we've got just under 2 hours, or 2 hours, or 2.5 maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to get these windows in. Let's do it, huh? Let's get the, yeah, it won't take long to put the windows in. So the thing that I want to do though is make sure we run this laser up this wall where that window is. So when we set them, they get set at the same, and even if we do that on the inside, that's fine. We can do it from the inside too. So we can set the laser up to go right up the back side of that window so that when we go in and do our trims on the window itself.
They'll all be separate, won't they?
Yeah, but they gotta be perfect. We can't have one window here, then one window here, then one window over here.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to go over.
They won't fit. You're gonna be able to get it up?
I'll do it, as long as you can balance it. Okay. Okay, now as long as you balance it, I'll bring it in further.
Bring it in.
Okay, got it? Lean it, I got my hand here. No, let go of this, let go of your right
I
hand.
got it on my head.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get in the lift. Hurry up, get in the lift.
Take it in, go ahead. I got it. Yep, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Go ahead and get in the lift.
Oh, good. We ain't doing that again. I wish I'd have gotten a picture of that. Here, no, grab this. Grab this right here. Okay? Now just hold it. I'm gonna set it up here.
You should probably go up on the
Yeah, probably.
rail even.
No, let's just set it right here. Just kind of let it lean. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
This was much easier. Okay, flip them. Here, it don't matter, just that. Okay, all right. I guess we're just gonna do this one right here, so.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to do was, because this window, in case it leaks, is gonna be running down to this window, is I'm gonna kind of shingle the tape so that we're overlapped all the way down. Just because we got all these multi-layered.
You had a squeegee?
Yeah. I said to get one just in case. You know, that way you can do something so that it's not just me working, you know? Don't you think that's a good idea, Greg?
I think it's good for the YouTube viewers to see that you do stuff around the job site. You don't just sit behind your camera and record me.
Oh, I feel like we've been waiting for this forever.
It's gonna look nice. Maybe.
We're gonna need a level 2 when you come.
So you need level?
Yeah, grab the 4-footer when you come, please. Maybe even the 6-footer. So maybe this was overkill, I don't know. I just thought with one window above another and the tape being, you know, on the top of this window, it just made sense. You know what, let's just shingle that tape up over the entire threshold or the sill of this window. That way, if over time this aluminum clad wood window does leak, which a lot of people say they will leak eventually. I think all products fail eventually. Nothing lasts forever, but it can make its way out and over top of the window below it, not doing any detrimental, you know, damage to the actual frame of the building. Did you get the 6 footer too, guys? I said, yeah, grab the 6 footer too.
No, you didn't.
Want to watch? Do you want me to record it?
You didn't. When did you say that?
You said grab a level. I said, yeah, grab the 4 footer and grab the 6 footer. Leave a comment if I'm right. Like and share if Greg is wrong. Yeah, I did though. We'll make it work. I only wanted to be perfect, Greg. I'm sorry. I still go back on what I said before. Is the caulk necessary if it's getting spray foamed and taped?
Probably not.
All right, man.
Got it?
I got this. Go ahead and go on in. I'm just going to check it for square. 84, just over 3/8. And 84, just a hair under 3/8. I mean, that's dead nuts side to side and the top. And I'm good there. Now the goal with these windows is, and if you remember way back when, we used the Stabila rotary laser to shoot the side of the jamb on these windows. And that was so that when it came time to install the window, we had the best chance of making sure that it was, you know, in line as perfect as possible. 84 3/8, which is what the other ones were. You ready?
Wherever you are. 1,
2, 3.
Oh, that was shocking!
Oh my God, I can feel it already, dude. Oh! Oh! Dude, I must be grounded at my toes, bro. My mic is gonna get shorted out. Oh! Dude, can I get a video of you doing it? Come on. All right, now that is exciting and something we have been waiting for. I don't know if it's maybe procrastination just because, you know, I was anxious to do it, but I'm so glad that we finally got that scissor lift around the corner on that concrete, which was another reason I was holding off. It's now been a month since that concrete has been poured, so I wanted to get it that full 28 days. Now we can drive across that. We're gonna be able to get these windows finished off, trimmed. We're gonna be able to get the steel around them, and we're gonna be able to go up and get the stone around the fireplace, which there's so much work to be done on this side in particular, but I think this is, you know, the focal point when you come up that driveway. We still gotta build that porch around the corner there, and we've got a lot of porch details. We did get the standing seam on the porch roofs completed. We got all of our ceiling steel. I just got the call today saying that that is coming in, so we'll be able to install the steel on the ceiling, which will then allow us to install our wall steel underneath the porches. So it's really, I think, gonna come together pretty quick now. So I hope you guys are as interested to see this thing, you know, come to a close on the exterior as I am. But more importantly, I hope you guys are gonna stick around for the interior, because there's a lot of cool stuff that's gonna happen in there, and I'm gonna take you through all of it. So we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna clean up. It's been another great day, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.